Hello dear Capricorn and welcome to your August readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Let's get started. What are the energies for the Capricorns? It is the fox and the snake. And what does that mean, my dear Capricorn, sun, moon and rising? Well, the first half of the month you are busy with your job. If you're doing a job 9 to 5 or so, then you're going to be very busy. You're going to be doing your job well. Your communication skills are going to be quite good. This is what I see for my students also. I see that you're going to be busy with your work, but there is going to be a big warning for you, my dear Capris. In the first half of August, you should be able to discriminate between the truth and the lies, the good and the bad at this point of time. Because I see that someone can manipulate you, or some people can manipulate you to do some illegal works, or might want you to do something that is really wrong in nature. So be very careful. I see traps for you. Okay, by familiar people. It can also be relatives, it can be friends, it can be at workplace. There are traps, so you need to be very careful with these traps, my dear Capricorn, is what I can tell you. For my Capricorn students also, beware of traps. Someone can say something and do something entirely different, so you need to be very careful. For those who are in the communication field, this is a wonderful time for you. You will be able to do very well at work, is what I see, my dear Capris, in the first half of August. The communication skills are going to be really good. You can be convincing in negotiations, in striking the right deals also. You will be able to do very well. I would almost tell you is that whatever you do, whatever business you do at this point of time, whatever important things that you do, just, make sure you read the fine lines before signing anything. As I said, there are traps, so you need to be very careful regarding that, my dear Capris. Excuse me for that. And I also see that you can be lied to in the first half of August. For my Capris, for my Capri students also, there is an element of lies. Okay, it can be, that a family member also lies to you at this point of time. So beware is the energy for the first half. And for the second half also, it's almost that's the same kind of energy that is reproducing, but in magnified form. So we are going to go to the second half of August over here, and there, as you can see, there is some kind of a rivalry, danger and hidden enemies also that are going to rear up in the second half. I see betrayals from known people. It can be at work that you might face a backstab. It can be in a friend circle. It can be with your relatives, one of your relatives also. So just be very careful. I would not want to add fuel to fire, but keep a watch when it comes to your partner. I would say ask them to share a bit of their phone with you also. Okay, because for some of you there can be an outright betrayal also, because there can be a third party also. So if you have been, it's not just like, she's saying so this is the thing. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you have been feeling there have been some things a bit weird, bizarre with your partner for some months, just bring it to the table. Bring that to the table. Okay, instead of spying on their phones, bring it to the table, talk to them, and directly speak to them and ask them what's happening. So be very careful regarding that, my dear Capris. Okay, because there can be a third party situation for some of the Capris. Either it's you or it's them. Okay, so there can be something like that can come to light at this point of time. Beware of jealousy, beware of certain kind of betrayals also, is which will be brought about by very close people. You might find this reading negative, like I am finding it pretty much negative, but you will tell me at the end of the month, okay, of how it played out in your life, because this is an outright warning for Capricorn. This is what I'm seeing, that the way that warning is coming out is like, beware of your circles. You might be trusting some people, your colleagues, your this, your that too much, but there can be a snake in the garden, okay, where you are enjoying. There can be someone who is plotting against you. There are some people who are plotting against you. You be careful, not paranoid, but be very, very careful is what I can tell you. Okay, I also see in the second half for you is that there will be some situations that might not be very, very easy to handle. All right, so how do you handle difficult situation? Is that first of all you have to wait till things become calm, okay, and secondly you have to find different ways of handling the same problems that are coming in for you, my dear Capricorn. Beware of certain feminine energies that are coming here, okay. I see feminine energy, so some kind of negativity can come in through some feminine energies also into your life, okay, in the second half of August. For my Capricorn students also, I would say please be careful, be mindful who you are trusting, what you are doing, what are, some people trying to some people are trying to manipulate you. If you're when your vision is clear, when you know how to discriminate between good and bad, you will know who is right and who is wrong. So this is why I'm encouraging you, please pray and meditate, because meditation gets you in the center, and then you know what is to be done, then you know what is the right thing to do, then you know what is the wrong thing that has to be avoided also, okay. So just be careful regarding that. And also I would say what you eat, what you consume, my dear Capricorn, need to be taken care of, because you can have some kind of food poisoning or some kind of a bacteria you can get through food, you can contract it in your body, okay. So Capricorn, this month you have to take care of your digestive system, is what I'm seeing over here for you, okay. And also your vocal cords. So some of you might get cold cough, the seasonal stuff, but just season stuff, but just be very, very careful, all right. Especially I would say don't eat anything raw, cook it nicely, okay. Drink boiled water also, please. That is going to be very, very important. And for some of you, just beware of poisonous insects, snakes and stuff like that. If you're living in such countries where you can encounter them, just be careful regarding that. We might even hear something regarding this kind of snake poison and stuff like that coming into picture in the coming months, is what I'm seeing, my dear Capricorn. Now I would like to tell you, my dear Capricorn, is like a kind of you can take it as a suggestion or a warning also, is that at work be very, very careful regarding what you are communicating, okay. Be very, very careful regarding that, my dear Capricorns, okay. And I'm also saying that at work somebody can really try to harm you, your reputation, try to defame you, try to steal your important stuff also out of your desk or something like that. Just be very, very careful regarding that, my dear Capricorns. Yeah, it sounds a bit heavy. I mean, it's me who is telling it to you, so I'm feeling it's like, wow, so many things Capricorns will be like I have to take care of. But when pre-warned is pre-armed, as we say. So that's how it is. And my dear Capricorn students, be very careful of false friends and hidden agendas also, all right. So take care of yourselves. My dear Capricorns, this month especially, the first half is okay, but the second half you need to be very, very careful from disappointments from known people, all right? Especially somebody in the family, okay? Means relatives. Family is not just 2-3 people. There are relatives also. They also form a family also, okay? Extended family, like we call them. So take good care of yourselves, and please do like, share and comment so that the others are also forewarned about it, okay? So, and I'm going to see you in next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.